All right, everyone, BTC is experiencing a little bit of a pullback today. We're going to go over what I'm seeing on the chart. I want to shed a little clarity on this chart for you guys over my main scenario, as well as an alternate scenario. I forgot to give it to you guys on the end at the end of yesterday's video. I did post it on X. I'm going to give you the alternate scenario as well. Long story short, I don't think we are going to blast off quite yet. If there is a possibility of a blast off, I think a pullback is warranted. If not, worse. We're going to go over that and much more in today's video. Make sure you watch this all the way through, smaller time frame stuff as well. As always, this is Elliott Wave Theory, the new age Elliott. If you want to learn Elliott Wave Theory, I think you should, because it changed my life. I have a free 3-hour-long video boot camp here in the free Discord, as well as 24/7 live Elliott Wave charts. Make sure you go check it out. Pinned in the first comment down below. Let's go. This is the main scenario right now for me for BTC. I do have price coming up to about 140, 150 if this plays out, but as you can see, I have a pretty solid pullback coming here. Looking at this entire structure, I'm looking at it as a leading diagonal, which, as we know, leading diagonals are corrective waves, and they do like to stay within trend line bounds. So we have a correction up, correction down, correction up, correction down, correction up for a WXY right there, correction down, looking for a correction up, right? So that's how I'm looking at the overall macro structure right now for BTC. But this is just a primary scenario, guys. There are many different scenarios. And as you know, I'm a leverage trader. So for leverage trading purposes, you know, I'm in and out of trades. We're chopping it up. You know, if you guys want to follow my trades, also make sure you check out the premium Discord. If you're in the free Discord, just click upgrade here. Get access to all my trades and so much more. Just click the link. You'll see everything that's included in premium Discord. But as a trader, I do not care so much about the macro developments. I'm in spot positions on Ethereum and some shit coins from the ultimate lows here. But, you know, it's just a good spot buying level for me. As far as trading, yeah, I'm looking to trade these moves and kind of play it by ear as the waves develop. That's why Elliott Wave Theory is so crucial for me, at least, because it really defines my trading, and I'm able to see how the structures actually change and move with those structures as they change. That's how we get into some of these big positions. So this is the long story short, guys, this is the primary structure that I'm looking at. A leading diagonal, and then ultimately after a retrace and pump up out of here to like 150, let's go test this upper trend line. We can sneak through slightly. I'm looking at a very large retrace coming down to like 60k, essentially just kind of retracing this entire move up, and then serious moonshot. This is the wave that you would want to be a part of. We're talking, guys, I don't know, 800k Bitcoin plus, if this is the move, because this would be a 1-2 into big time 3-4-5. You know, that's so far in the future. That's so far in the future. But for trading purposes, let's lock in on right now. Primary scenario is this. My secondary, actually looking at Ethereum as well, guys. I did go over this in yesterday's video. My primary scenario for BTC kind of matches up really well with this triangle that Ethereum appears to be putting in. And it warrants a pullback here, a nice pump. Let's put in a corrective zigzag structure up to this upper trend line, downward sloping trend line. Triangles look to stay inside of these trend lines, except for the E wave. It can dip out. It's more of a liquidity sweep, this E wave. It can bounce on the trend line for sure. You want to see it come down to at least the trend line, but it a lot of times overthrows. This is what I'm looking for. And then big time pump for Ethereum, right? This would be 60k move on BTC, big time pump on BTC, big time pump on Ethereum will get you down to like 1500, right? Just down to this lower area. Again, so far in the future, these live charts, guys, are available in the free Discord. I'm pulling them just from the free Discord. I have so many charts here. So make sure you're in the free Discord that is pinned in the first comment down below. Now, my secondary Alternate scenario for BTC. Let's get rid of everything. Actually, let's bring back everything. I'm just going to shift some things around for you. All right, we're going to get rid of these trend lines very easily. And this moonshot down at 60K is still going to be viable. But this count is going to say that we have how I was originally counting this. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not a leading diagonal anymore, just a normal impulsive wave. And we are in the middle of the correction right now in the form of a flat, which we are just about topped. Liquidity has been swept, looking to come down to the 60K level sooner rather than later. And I just need you guys to be aware of this count. Second most probable scenario for me. Let's zoom in on this. So we have an impulsive structure up. Move that right there. I have a corrective wave down. I have a flat correction up. Pretty extended C leg on the flat, don't get me wrong, but a quick sweep at the highs, which is all we're looking to do on a flat. Just liquidity sweep the highs. And let's come down and sweep the lows now. Let's come down and take out, some trend lines. Let's take out some liquidity. Find support down here at 60K. Let's do it. And this would be a finished correction. Possibility for moonshot there. Very aware that we can extend this out in the form of a WXY and take our sweet time. We can take our sweet time with this correction and then moonshot, right? But those are my two most probable situations. In either of those situations, in both of them, I'm looking for at least a correction and then up, or full-blown dump. So a short is something that I want to be in right now for swing purposes. Hence why I'm in a couple of shorts right now. Honestly, we just opened them up. These were profits from yesterday or this morning. I can't even fucking remember anymore, guys. Posted a scalp alert for everybody. Let's see. Just took a little scalp trade down right here. And then we got this big bounce, re-entered short, tried to long, very small position, got stopped out of that, but we re-entered short now, and that is the play that you see running right now. All right, we're gonna go smaller time frames on this right now, guys, and look close up. Let's examine this a little closer and see exactly what's going on up here at the tippy top. Actually, let me move over to this chart. There we go. So this is kind of how I'm seeing things right now, guys. An impulsive structure with an extended fifth wave here, in which we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it done? Maybe. Do we have one more slight hit to the highs up to like 115? Maybe. It's very hard for me to tell if it's done or not right now, guys. But I want to be short up in this range, looking for at least this corrective move that I just outlined as my primary scenario, and then pumpage, right? I want to at least be short up in this range. I'm not expecting a blow off top here, guys. I'm just not, and that's just me. You guys can do whatever the hell you want to do. I get it. We're very bullish right now. The herd is very bullish, and I understand why. It's not like I don't. But for me, looking at the structure, I see completion or damn near completion here, and I need at least a retrace. At least a retrace. If not, as I outlined, this is your flat correction. And looking for a correction down, correction up. We swept the highs. Let's get impulsive, right? I'll zoom in on this a little more. Guys, I do all of my trading over on Blowfin there as my main exchange. They are the best no KYC exchange in the game right now. They are like Bybit back in the day when they were no KYC. Literally the best. If you guys want to give Blowfin a try, I got you 15% deposit bonus. Just for depositing, you get 15%. It's a free 15% gain on your account, plus VIP reduced trading fees. Pause the screen. There's your bonus. If you want access to that, just use code ChartJunkies when you sign up. All one word, ChartJunkies. or click the link pinned in the first comment down below. Everything is pinned in the first comment down below, guys. Just go check out all the links. I hook it up for you. Now let's go smaller time frames on this sucker. Let's go smaller time frames. Let's go 1 hour. We're going to keep the overall structure intact. I see a flat here. Boom, boom, boom. That's my wave 4 of 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking for 5, guys. Looking for 5. Is it complete? Very ugly. I'm going to be real with you. This up here looks a little bit more corrective than I would like to see. We might be in line for more of just a wicked flat correction, and then a good solid at least retrace. But the top of these structures tend to get a little nasty. I can count 1, 2, 3, boom, 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 flat, 4, 5. I can count that very easily. That could be a finished 5th wave right there. No problem, guys. And that's why I'm looking short up in this region. And if that's the case, hey, I'm looking to target liquidity. Where is liquidity coming in it? As a trader, this is how it's done, guys. Liquidity, liquidity, liquidity lit. Liquidity lit. That's all we're looking for. So, primarily, underneath this trend line, massive liquidity. Underneath this low, even more liquidity. There's imbalances in the chart right there. Love that general zone to come and slice and dice into for BTC before we see some kind of a bounce. You know, 100K. Let's bounce, and then we can try to come down again, right? And then we can have that big pump. So I'm targeting just as simple as can be 100K, guys. 100 looks great to me. Somewhere down up in here. Let's see if we can get some momentum to the downside on BTC and on ETH. I'm looking at the Ethereum chart. It looks like it needs way lower here. We can get a very extended ABC correction. No problem for ETH. But my problem here lies in the overall structure up here at the highs. If I'm looking at this, guys, there's really no doubt in my mind. We have a correction down. We have a WXY correction right here. Holy shit, that is dirty. Hang on. Sorry about that, guys. WXY correction right here. Boom. And looking for at least an impulsive wave to the downside or a flat correction. We retraced past the 90%, which is great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I'm pulling fibs on this, I'm targeting usually the 1-to-1, which is way lower here, down at like 2350. That's a good preliminary target. If not, down at the 1618 box, down in these imbalances right here. That'd be like 2150. All right. So these are the reasons I'm short right now. I'm chilling. This structure on ETH looks corrective all day, if not an ending diagonal, right? Like that's why I'm pretty confident that BTC is getting pretty topped out for now. Just the way ETH is looking, this is corrective as hell. I wanted to see impulsivity to the upside, which we are not getting. Okay. You know, guys, and I do look at other things. Of course, I have many indicators that I look at, liquidity, the heat maps. Like, there's various factors that go into this. It's not all just Elliott wave structure, but Elliott is my foundation. So that's kind of why I focus primarily on that. If you want to see how we trade, how we service trades, how we get in and out of this stuff, make sure you're in the premium Discord, guys. That's where all the action is. Go check it out. Just join the free Discord. Check out all the links pinned in the first comment down below. Trade safe, everyone. I love you. We'll see what happens this weekend, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.